So before we moved to Japan, my brother and I were asked this really funny question, and it was basically, do we need to be within 15 minutes of any train station? And being completely honest, I was like, why would you ask me that? Because we're planning on getting a car or walking everywhere. Apparently, that's like the number one question asked, or one of the number one questions asked in Japan when somebody is looking for a house. Because most people in Japan utilize the public transportation over private vehicles, being within 15-minute walking distance of a train station is a ideal situation for any of them. And honestly, that does make sense because if you're carrying groceries home, or you're really tired coming home from work, or basically if it's really hot during the summer, you don't want to be outside more than you have to. And growing up in Hawaii, where a lot of families have cars or just utilize, private transportation, it was something that I would have never actually thought about. And now that we live at least like a 30-minute walk from our current station, that kind of makes sense to me because I honestly wouldn't want to be walking that far every day to go to work or to go out, basically. But in the end, the only requirement that I did have was that I needed to be within a 15-minute walk of any convenience store. It didn't matter which one it was, it just had to be walkable. But if you're planning on moving to Japan, expect that question and also kind of keep in mind that, yeah, if you're really far from the nearest station, it will impact your life in some way or form. What are your thoughts about this? Because I personally think it's pretty ingenious to plan your life around living close to public transportation. And I would do it if I could. Okay, bye!